Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim who are tuning into these videos. In this video, I'm going to showcase a commercial that Coinbase released a few days ago. And with this commercial, it's letting us know that they're getting ready to get this digital currency rolled out. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the commercial.
Being on the penny used to mean something. It was worthy compensation for thoughts. But now it's useless fodder for petty wishes tossed out like common garbage 120 million times a year. Even though it's still technically money. It's tortured, humiliated, forgotten. The currency of choice for paying people back with spite. This is $50, by the way.
Why are you doing this?
Get me off this piece of scrap metal. Make me digital. Let me soar. Imagine me actually paying for stuff amongst the people again, instantly traveling the globe without fees or friction. Old Abe just wants to be good at being money again. Is that too much to ask for an old top-hatted dreamer?
Yeah, so like where it says right there, money is happier when it's digital. And you can see how everything is leading to this system being a digital currency system. Like right now, a lot of these people don't really utilize pennies. That's literally worthless in this society. But once it's transferred into a digital currency, now it actually counts. Like everyone's going to be on that system. And the scriptures foretold of a time in these last days, in the book of Revelation, that Esau Edom is going to push that everybody has to be on their system if they're able to buy or sell. And us here at Great Millstone, we're always going to constantly remind you about the MOTB and how this digital currency ties into that. And this is how Esau Edom is going to try to fulfill that NWO agenda. But in the fullest sense of efficiency, he's going to be in straits. And this song is what's going to disrupt it, because if it were possible, Esau was going to try to put that MOTB on all of us. But the elect are going to attain this truth. The rest were blinded. And so what I want to read here is in 2nd Ezra 9:1, because we're proclaiming this. We're the watchmen of Yahweh Shai, and we're going to give you the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy, and to warn them me. Warn them about Esau Edom and the wicked device that he's about to unleash onto the society. So this is in 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, continuing on, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is spoken about throughout the scriptures, specifically in Matthew 24. When Yahweh Shai returns, there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. All these things are going to be the beginning of sorrows. The beginning of sorrows, speaking about Jacob's trouble. When Esau Edom is going to cause both small and great, rich, free and poor, and free and all that stuff, so that they could be on this one beast system. Real quick, this is in Revelation 13 and verse 16. Says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And it's not a coincidence that Esau Edom in these recent years has been pushing that vibration to have that thing. I'm not going to speak on it too direct, but you should be well aware what I'm speaking about here. And Elon Musk is pushing the manufacturing, the research and development for that device, the Neuralink, so that it's grafted into your head. And it's everybody down here is pretty much ready to transition from using pennies, like that commercial, into using digital currency. That's going to be how they're going to see salvation in this destroyed society that we're currently in. But it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And so that's an indicator. The scriptures are written aforetime for our learning. This was us to know and to give heed, and to take heed and give warning. Warn them from me. And we're always going to proclaim this, because we're watchmen of Yahweh Shai, and letting you know about this. And of course, you got all these other various camps and various people who are so-called Christian. They're not warning the people. They're basically preaching peace and prosperity in this society. But the scripture speaks contrary. It speaks that Esau Edom is going to come down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And with this device, he's going to try to deceive many. Well, he's going to succeed in deceiving many, but he's not going to be able to touch none of the anointed, because the elect, they have already obtained this. The 144,000 elect men are not going to bow down to the image of Baal. They're not going to take this device, because we're not relying on those who smote us anymore. We're now relying on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's going to put a stop to Esau Edom's plan. But I'm going to read this again in 2nd Ezra 9:1, because these things that are happening, it's not a coincidence that it's all just lining up together. And how much more in these last days where wickedness is at an all-time high. And so it's so high that now Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has to meet it with judgment. But so I'm going to read from 2nd Ezra 9:1 again. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So in these times we could see that Esau Edom has this plan to try to put that MOTB onto everybody, but the elect already know this. Because we read the scriptures, we study these scriptures, and we're basically having that personal relationship with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, so that when these times come, when push comes to shove, we're not going to lose our integrity in what we believe in, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So he's not going to be able to touch none of the anointed, because we're actually in the stead right now. We're studying these things so that we're made ready for this spiritual warfare. So I'm going to continue on in verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And it's, like I said, it's not a coincidence that all these things are happening right now. Wars and rumors of wars. Everything that was spoken about in Matthew 24 is happening today. Earthquakes in diverse places. I believe there was an earthquake over there in South America. Just in various places. It's nonstop. And so I'm going to read this here in Matthew 16:26, because this is the mindset that the elect is going to have. Even right now, we're practicing this mindset. So in Matthew 16, and I'll actually start at verse 25. It says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Because we're dead to this world. You can't bribe the elect with whatever this world has to offer, because we live through Yahweh Shai. We're seeking the kingdom to be established down here. So everything here is pointless to us. We see the corruption in it. We don't want whatever Esau has to offer. No matter how many digital currency pennies he's trying to offer, we're not going to take it. So continuing on, verse 26 says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his own soul? So we're not going to exchange what we're invested in right here in this ministry for whatever this world has to offer. And it really starts now. You hear these words, and you're supposed to be made baptized and seeking Yahweh Shai and seeking for your salvation. Making your calling and election sure. And you do that by these works and constantly enduring, constantly studying these scriptures, so that when that happens, that you don't bend the knee to the image of Baal. And so I'm going to read this here in Isaiah 10 and 20. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth." And then continuing on, verse 21, "The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. For the Lord Yahweh power of hosts shall make a consumption, even determined in the midst of all the land." And I want to go into that word, to lean. Just give me 1 second. What's actually to trust, Salakia. So if you get this in the Blue Letter Bible, in Isaiah 10 and 20, and you go into that where it says, "The house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote him," and you go into that word "stay," which the Hebrew word is sa'an, or shayan. Salakia, play this real quick.
Strong's H8172, Sha'an.
And then the outline of biblical usage is to lean on, trust in, support. So we're not going to trust in Esau, Edom. We're going to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to read that again right here. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such that are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but stay upon the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth." So we're not going to lean upon this society and what it has to offer and its digital currencies, but rather we're going to stay upon, lean, trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Badash. Shalom Akim.